Hello, Crawl Lumines! Welcome to another episode of Crawl, where we gather under the moonlight to celebrate inspiration, connection, and creativity. I'm your host, Al, your Crawlite, and I'm thrilled to have you here today for episode 20. Since it's April, we're celebrating National Literature Month here in the Philippines, a time to honor the art of storytelling and the joy of creative expression. In this episode, I'll share more about a story I briefly introduced back in episode 10, World of Imagination. We're diving into the tale The Otter Is, a story crafted purely from passion and imagination. It's special to me, not because it was my first story written in English, but because it embodies the beauty of writing for the pure joy of creation. So, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's explore the journey of storytelling under the moonlight. Let me take you back to the very beginning of The Otter Is. It was an ordinary day, March 10, 2013, to be exact. After doing the laundry, I lay down on my bed, letting my thoughts drift. Suddenly, ideas began pouring into my mind, and I knew I had to write them down. Armed with just a smartphone, I opened the Notes app and started typing. The characters and scenes were so vivid in my mind that they wouldn't leave me alone. It felt as though they were whispering to me, urging me to give them life on the page. Even when I was working, I found moments to write. Before heading to work, during lunch breaks, and on the commute home. Before heading to work, during lunch breaks, and on the way home. It was a 6-month journey of relentless creativity, and on September 29, 2013, I complete the story. That's the fastest I've ever written a full novel. One of the things that makes The Otter Is special is that it was my first story written entirely in English. Before that, I mostly wrote in Filipino, using traditional terms and phrases that aren't commonly used today. Writing in English felt like stepping into unfamiliar territory, but it was also an exciting challenge. It taught me that growth often comes when we push ourselves beyond our comfort zones. The result? A conflicted but heartfelt tale that I poured my soul into. Unlike most stories, The Otter Is wasn't inspired by a specific event, person, or idea. It was born from a simple yet powerful desire, the joy of creating. Writing this story reminded me that sometimes the best art comes from pure imagination. It's not about perfection or pleasing everyone. It's about expressing yourself and letting your creativity flow freely. Of course, not everyone connects with every story, and The Author Is was no exception. I remember sharing it with a male friend, not someone I was particularly close with, and he told me the story felt conflicted and even a bit frustrating at times. While it wasn't easy to hear, I appreciated the feedback because it reminded me that storytelling is an ongoing journey of growth. His input pushed me to reflect on how I could have made the story more cohesive, and it gave me a deeper understanding of the importance of feedback. If you're curious to explore this tale for yourself, You can find it on Novel Cat, where I write under the pen name Hale Ed Noel. The link will be provided in the description of this episode. Writing The Author Is wasn't just about finishing a story. It's about embracing a lifelong passion. Even now, whenever I look back on those 6 months in 2013, I'm reminded of the magic of storytelling. No matter where you are in your creative journey, I encourage you to embrace the joy of creating for its own sake. Whether you're writing, painting, or any other form of expression, let your imagination take flight. Here are a few reflections I'd like to leave with you. First, creativity doesn't need a grand purpose. Sometimes, the act of creation is reason enough. Next, stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to incredible growth and unexpected rewards. Feedback is part of the journey. Embrace it with an opportunity to learn and improve. Above all, remember that your stories matter. Whether you're writing for an audience or just for yourself, your creativity has the power to inspire and connect. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Crawl. I hope sharing the journey of The Author Is has inspired you to embrace your own creativity and celebrate the joy of storytelling. As always, if this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who might enjoy it. Together, let's inspire and spread gratitude, creating wings of positivity under the moon. Until next time, Crowlumins, keep dreaming, keep creating, and keep shining under the midnight sky. Take care, and I'll see you on the next episode.